In this video, I'm going to be sharing you 3 principles that made me abundant. And I want you to stay to the end because the last one is going to be absolutely amazing. Now, welcome. I'm Dee Giles, a wealth and transformation coach, and I believe that these principles here have literally shifted and changed my life. The number one principle is that money is a mirror, not a master. I want you to take a good look at this really quick. I'm going to draw on the board. Don't make fun of my mirror now, okay? Let's make it pretty. All right, that's my mirror. If you're looking at my background, it's a little dark because I'm on set today and I just wanted to quickly film something for you here. But listen to this. Money is a mirror of your what? It reflects your internal beliefs, right? It reflects what? Your daily habits. That's what it reflects. There's actually one more that it reflects. I'm gonna look at my notes really quick because I want to make sure that I have it on there for you. And it reflects your decisions. When I think about the one story in the Bible of where Jesus gave the talents to each of these people, and he told them basically to steward it well, there was one with an internal belief that his master was not going to take care of him. His master was going to reap where he did not sow. And so he held on to that little bit. Money was controlling him. And that's something that we need to understand. If you don't reprogram your subconscious mind to understand that that money is a mirror, you will literally not live an abundant life. You need to start understanding that you can have money when you steward money well. Understand this. A lot of the things that you've watched, you've allowed yourself to see, allowed yourself to hear, it affects your subconscious mind. Whether it's fear, you start to hold it and money starts to control you when in reality, we can have money through the creativity that we have because God has given us so much talents and he's saying, here, go and multiply it so you can make that money. You don't have to hold on to it. That's one of the principles that have literally shifted my life. And this is why. I want to share this with you. Here's why. Money is a servant, not a master. If you go to Matthew 6:24, you will see that you cannot serve both God and money. When you serve God, money will literally come to you because you're going to trust him, right? If you don't respect $100, you're not going to respect $100,000 as well. Steward your finances well. Shift from chasing money to attracting money. When all you want is when you're chasing money, money becomes your priority. It becomes your focus. Instead of attracting it by saying, I'm going to go and see who I can serve, who I can be a blessing to. And next thing you know, money chases you. It's looking for you because you're serving so many people. Money starts to look for you. And that's exactly what actually took place for us. Money started looking for us. So, dive in. In Luke 16:10, it actually says this. It says, whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with very much. And whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with very much. So take a good look at that. Your internal beliefs. That's what literally does it. Here's the money principle number 2. Wealth is built on systems, not hustle. Systems. God does not want us to hustle. He does not want us to toil. It's built on systems. And I'm going to show you how. Okay? Here's how I'm going to show you. The wealthy, they don't work for money. Okay? They make money work for them. Ecclesiastes 11:2 says, invest in 7 ventures. See, this is what the wealthy do. Look at Ecclesiastes 11:2. They don't work for money. They don't work for money. They make it work for them. Right? Make it work for them. This is huge. They invest in 7 ventures. Yes, in 8. You do not know what disaster may come upon the land. Money loves structure, right? Without systems, it disappears. How I was able to create different structures in my business, it was by creating online programs, right? Digital courses, memberships, all of these different ways, because what you didn't know, I even coached at one point. I did several different things. I did one-on-ones at one point, which I won't tell anyone here to do one-on-ones unless that's your thing. But we did several different things. Why? I believe in this principle here too. A good man leaves an inheritance for his children, right? So it's about creating generational impact. So I knew if I could create programs, if I could create systems, if we could write books, there's more lasting impact, right? And then so you start to invest your time in those things wisely. And that's when you say, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. So it's not a hustle, it's you're building systems that will keep generating income for you for times to come. You set up multiple income streams instead of relying on just one. Some people are just relying on their 9 to 5. Come in a little closer. Get closer. You may love your 9 to 5, and that's okay. But build some more things, or invest in something. Get into something else. Maybe if you are here and you're listening to me and you love digital programs, create something, write a book. You can absolutely do it. If this resonates with you, I want you to go ahead and leave a comment down below, because God has an assignment on your life, and sometimes it's more than your 9 to 5, or sometimes your 9 to 5 can actually help support that assignment. Okay. So here's an example. Instead of working hourly, create an offer that sells even when you sleep. Okay. So like I said, that could be a digital program. Create that digital program. All right. So here was the first one, just so we don't miss out really quick. The first principle was that money is a mirror. It is not a master. The second one was what? Wealth is built on systems. I want you to think about that really quick. Like for me, my system is I need leads. I have an offer, but I create leads. I get those leads in. I nurture those leads. After I nurture those leads, I have an offer. I have an offer, right? Another offer. And after that offer, there's systems to help me operate that offer. It could be my coaching, whatever it is, my courses. I have a system that actually really works for me. The next one this is the third one, money flows where there is divine assignment. I hope y'all can see this. I'm going to move this really quick. This is huge, y'all. Money flows where there is divine assignment. It flows in divine assignment. I know this. When Abraham moved out of the place of familiarity, finances came to him. When you get into the place that God has assigned for you, finances will begin to flow. It flows like a river, and it will literally move in your life. So you got to begin to ask yourself, who am I called to serve in this season? Because that's where the abundance will flow, right? Where there is what? Vision, there is provision. And God will give you vision for the assignment that He's given you. He will give you a message for the people that He has assigned you to. And you can begin to help them. There are people who have been assigned to children, to mothers, to homeschooling moms, to nurses, to helping people build wealth. There are people who have been assigned to helping in government. And this is their assignment in their territory, and they're flourishing in it. So you have to look and say, where am I supposed to be assigned? In this world, in this digital world, online world, business world, and you will begin to see the money flows. I know this for a fact. Once I decided to step into coaching, what I do now, which is I help women build their online business, whether you are 9 to 5, you're working in corporate, and you're saying, hey, I just want to get out there and start building my business. I coach women who are doing that, and I coach women who are already in business and want to scale. I help all of you. But once I decided to step out and start doing that, that's when the calls started coming in. I'm talking about speaking engagement calls, women who wanted to network, and also, people who wanted coaching. But you won't be able to see this if you are not in the river, right, of who you're supposed to be. There's, in this busy world where everyone is trying to do something, whether it's a content creator or whether you're trying to be something great, especially in this online space. If you're going to go for that, I want you to be true to yourself, because that's where the money's going to flow. There is no friction. There is no frustration when you are in the place of your God-given purpose. So I'm going to leave that with you today. These 3 principles helped to make me abundant, helped to make my husband abundant, and helped to make the other people around me abundant, because they saw who they were, their identity, their design, and that's how they began to flourish in that space. They didn't try to adopt someone else's thing. They said, this is for me, this is who I am, and I'm going to flow from that place. I want you to think about this. What do people already come to you for? What do people seek you out for? Like, what can you do effortlessly every single day? That's it right there. So I want you to lean in and understand these 3 principles will literally make you abundant and change your life. If this video was amazing for you, I want you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment.